Hey everyone, I am Meg Dady and I'm your host for today. So super excited to see everyone here and especially some familiar faces. A lot of you don't know me. I am based in downtown Chicago. I'm an individual agent right now and started coaching with Jordan in January. So just pretty new to the group and excited to meet everyone. And I am hoping that this is going to be a super interactive conversation because I found out about this at like 7 o'clock last night. So super excited. Jenny's going to help me out if I need it because she has heard this a few times. So I taught a class at Family Reunion called Zero to MREA, 4 Steps to Attract Your Ideal Client. So today we wanted to talk about kind of a condensed version of that class. And I'm going to actually, there's a couple more people in the waiting room. So today I wanted to cover kind of 3 main points from the class, which were identifying your ideal client, strategically socializing to meet more of them, and creating micro events. So I think this is super important for teams because I think it's a way that every agent on the team can identify their own ideal client. Everyone's is going to be slightly different, and then it helps the team kind of diversify their database. So I think one of my very first calls with Jordan, he was like, "You're never going to cold call, are you?" And I said, "Absolutely not." So I built my business around this concept because I knew I would never, cold calling and for sale by owners was never going to be my thing. So I needed to figure out a way that I could connect with people in a way that was authentic to me and really provided some value. So I have a couple slides. All right, so the 4 steps to attract your ideal client are identify your dream client, strategically connect, organize micro events, and be consistent. So the very first step is to think about your favorite client from 2021. For me, I have now 3 ideal clients, and the first one are professional women, single, first-time home buyers, 30 to 35 typically. A lot of them work in tech in Chicago. They live right downtown. It used to be that they were all single, but now many of them are engaged. Just looking for that first 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom condo. Now they all have to work from home, so need 2 offices, so it's turned into a 3-bedroom. But I got super specific on how to connect with them and how to meet these single women. It kind of started back in 2019. I had this one client whose name was Kari. We met at an open house. We were basically wearing the same outfit, had a lot of the same shoes, just had a lot in common right from the start. So I realized that in order to meet my goals, all I needed to do was meet 30 women exactly like Kari. So I started hosting professional women's networking events specifically geared towards meeting other single professional women. So I would really encourage everyone to start thinking about who was your favorite client from 2021, what did they have in common, and what did they win by working with you? So now my ideal clients are upsizers who have to sell that first condo and upsize to a single family home in the city. So it's transformed from those single professional women to these upsizers, and now more of my events are focused on families. So for thinking about those ideal clients, were they someone from your alumni group, someone from church, or maybe a family from school? So what did kind of those favorite clients from 2021 have in common, and what groups are there out there that you could meet more of those types of people? So once you've thought about who that ideal client is, the next step is to start finding free ways to strategically socialize with them. So this is basically if your, you know, ideal client from 2021 was a parent from your school, how can you meet more parents from school? And these are things that you're already doing, like play dates, golf, running. Invite a friend or two and ask them to bring a friend as well. So what I love about this is it's something that I'm trying to do once a week. So getting out and meeting the friends of friends through something that we're already organically doing. I feel like during COVID, well, pre-COVID, I did a ton of networking. I was at every alumni event. I was an attorney prior to getting into real estate, so I would go to like every attorney networking event as well. Those kind of disappeared during COVID. So now I'm trying to find ways to get back to kind of that authentic networking. But a lot of those groups don't exist anymore, or they're not having in-person events. So this is a way to think of things that you're already doing and people that you're already connecting with and meeting their friends of friends. There's a great book called The Defining Decade, and she talks about, in terms of dating, that it's really important to meet. You're not going to meet someone by just through your best friends. You already know the best friends of your best friends. So in dating, the best way to meet someone is through your those weak ties. So the work acquaintances of your best friends, the people you probably don't already know. And I think in real estate as well, it's really important to start meeting and being strategic about meeting those weak ties. So this strategic socializing is something that can be done. Like, I'm trying to do this once a week, get a couple friends together for a running group, get friends together for a nail appointment. And what this really is inviting one of my good friends, telling them, hey, I'm trying to meet some new people, let's get some girls together to get our nails done, or even just for a simple craft night. What I have seen a lot of people doing is, with the strategic socializing, is super simple craft nights. So getting together, or bunco type card game nights. So the key to this is thinking of things that you're already doing and how can you meet more people by getting a group together to do that same thing. All right, so the other thing that has been really impactful for my business are micro events. So once you kind of identified that ideal client, whether it's families, single women, first-time home buyers, downsizers, the next step is to come up with small 10 to 40 person events that provide an experience of value for this audience. Some that have worked super well are family and pet photo events. So one event that I did last summer was a bow wow brunch. It was in the parking lot of my office. About 30 people came, 10 had dogs, 20 had kids. Super simple photo event, very easy to organize. It, $500 for a photographer, a free venue, and my lender did a food truck. So what I love about micro events are these also can be done super simply every 6 weeks. And the goal of these is just to get 10 to 20, maybe 40 people together for something of value. One that was super popular recently was I hosted a women in crypto panel. So invited a couple women from my database who work in crypto, just educate other women on what is crypto and what's Web3, which I didn't even know that term until the course. So Again, what is great about micro events are they don't, I think when agents hear events, they're thinking a 100 or 200 person super $10,000 thing. These can be done, for under $500 or even for free. And again, the goal is just to think about that ideal client, what type of activities provide value to them and or just are a fun experience. And how can you invite 10 people from your database and have them each bring a friend so that you are consistently adding to the database.